Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Y'all, okay. So I was about to go to a different message, but I just feel like this is the one. Anywho, in this dream I had this dream last night. In this dream, I was like, it's kind of like I was switching between cars. Because in one part of the dream, I was in a car with, a friend that really, she's not my friend no more, but she used to be a friend, and we were riding in her car somewhere. However, in another part of the dream, I was riding in the car with my ex. Okay, so the weirdest thing about this is it's kind of as if the car that I was in with my ex, it started having problems. And it's almost as if like she had something to do with it. And then we ended up meeting up with her, and she ends up giving me a ride somewhere. And that is, after she gives me a ride somewhere, her car starts having problems. And that's where the dream ends. It was kind of a weird dream. And that's kind of why I was trying to avoid it. But it's for somebody. The scripture comes from Daniel 6:25. Then King Darius wrote to all the nations and peoples in every language of the earth, "May you prosper greatly. I issue a decree that in every part of my kingdom, people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel, for he is the living God. He endures forever. His kingdom will not be destroyed. His dominion will never end. He rescues and he saves. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions." So here's the message for someone. This is someone that plotted something. Like, this is someone that made some kind of plot against you, some kind of plan against you. And I just feel like this is like, I'm hearing double whammy. So this is like two different plots that were against you. One plot was including this ex. This ex had their own plot, and then, so this was a counterfeit. Then when it comes to this friend, you know that this would be an ex-friend for you, because once again, but then I don't have no friends anyway. But in reality, this is somebody I don't talk to no more. So I just feel like both of these people had two separate plots, okay? And you were in a relationship with someone. Simultaneously, this person was a counterfeit, and the relationship fell apart. And it was at the hands of this person. But see, here's the thing. Even though this person caused your relationship to fall apart, it wasn't going anywhere anyways. The car that me and this guy were riding in, it was like a hoopty. Like, that's literally what I put in my phone, a hoopty. So it's not a situation where y'all were on the high life and y'all were living it big. Y'all were doing things big and y'all were about to just, you know, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a relationship that was already going downhill. Like, it was already had its own issues. And I know that no relationship is perfect, but this was already a very obvious counterfeit relationship. So it wasn't hard, you know, for this person to interfere with this relationship. Now, and you know, this goes in with the saying that God doesn't allow the enemy to attack us unless it's going to be for our good. Like, when the enemy does attack us and the plans of the enemy seems as though they are prospering, in reality, it is for our good. So in this situation, this person interfered with your relationship. However, even though they interfered with your relationship, whatever it is that they did to interfere with this relationship, I feel like this was done behind your back. Like, you weren't able to see what this person was doing. You weren't able to hear the conversations that were had without you. But this person basically did God's lightweight work, like low-key. They were doing it for malicious intent. They were doing it so that they can enact their plan upon you. However, the plan that they tried to enact upon you didn't work either. So it's kind of like you were in a bad relationship. It's a bad car. It was going to bad places and bad stuff was going on. And this person interfered to cause that relationship to fall apart. Once that relationship fall apart, it's like this person started to enact their plan. They had a malicious plan that they wanted to enact on you. But that in itself fell apart. So, yeah. So this is someone you were in the lion's den. You were in a situation where it makes no sense that you survived. It makes no sense that you got out of it. It makes no sense that you were rescued. It makes no sense that you were saved. It makes no sense that you came unscathed. It makes no sense that you were unharmed. It makes no sense that you are just fine and everything is bubblegum and butterflies for you. But God said that He did that. He did that. And in this situation, like I said, it's not a situation. You had one plan and then another. It was two different people trying to attack you. And the funniest thing about this is, like, these people, they had their own separate plans. You know, you may have thought that they weren't working together. These are people that had two completely different plans, and the ex's plan failed. And whoever this person is that was a long distance friend or whatever, they plan failed. Both of them fell apart, and it just went to shambles in front of their face. And that's what it is. God said that He did that. He did that. He did that. He did that, big flex. Okay. He did it in such a way that this is two people that are in the enemy's camp that literally went against each other and they canceled each other out. They did not even realize it. They don't realize it. They have no idea that that is what happened. They have no idea that God was basically using their mind and their malicious mindset against them, you know, because if they, baby, but you know, for some of you, it could simply be a situation where, it's somebody that wants you to fall to their hand. They want to be the one to do it. And for some of you, it's just a situation. Like, it's pride, you know, and ego. But, yeah, God used that against them. And God saves you. He pulled you out. It doesn't even make sense that you were pulled out. Because this is a situation where, you know, someone that would know everything that's going on, they would look at you and they would think to themselves, okay, well, if this person don't get her, they surely is going to get her. And you know, it's like, that's what it looks like. It looks like they're multiple, just how when Daniel was in a lion den, he was with multiple lions. So this is someone that multiple lions were attacking you, and none of the plans worked. It just did not work. It did not work, and it did not work some more. God said He snuffed it out. He snuffed it out. And, you know, in reality, it's just a big ball of confusion. Just like when I was going over the dream, you know, I typed the dream in. I always say wrote, but technically I'm typing. But, you know, at the same time, the dream was kind of confusing. And that's why, because it's confused. This is confusion. If they weren't, you know, if the enemy's camp wasn't confused, we know the devil is the author of confusion. If it wasn't so much confusion going on over there, baby, but because of the confusion and the egos and the arrogance, and it's just like, no, that's like the main reason this situation didn't work. And it's not to say that there is never a time when people will come together to come and try to attack you. But, you know, in this scenario, this is a situation where you had multiple people trying to attack you at the same time. And they actually went against each other. And then, like, it failed at the same. Like, they went against each other and it failed. And, you know, yeah, that's literally the message. Like, that's the message. That's the message, baby. The oddness and the weirdness. But yeah, God is saying He did that. He is not going to allow, what is it? For He is the living God and He endures forever. His kingdom will not be destroyed. His dominion will never end. He rescues and he saves. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. He rescued Daniel from the power of the lions. So this is a situation. God is saying that he will always be there for his children. And, you know, regardless, I feel like you had no idea what was going on. And that's how it was in his dream. I didn't know what was going on. You know, I had no idea what was going on. I was very confused. But at the end of the dream, once again, I walked away unhurt, unscathed, nothing. I was still, once again, I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know why everything went down the way it did. But God is saying that this is his doing. He rescued you by his hand. Okay? And that's the message, y'all. That's the message, y'all. I got to get ready for my baby birthday, so I'm not going to be able to, like, really go in today and do long videos, but it is what it is. I love you guys to bits and pieces. I pray that you have a beautiful New Year's Eve. I pray that this 2024 year brings you blessings and happiness and peace. And, yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later. Deuces.